Hello again. It's me. I'm the problem. It's me. It's me. I'm the problem. It's me. It's me. I'm the problem. It's me. Whoa. That's weird. Let me see. That's weird. The chat changed. It's me. Sorry. Don't worry, I'm gonna get to the point. I'm gonna get to the point. I'm gonna get to the point. Don't worry. I just wanted to make sure I was actually able to be heard, and I can. It's funny the way that, like, people are trying to say that if you bought a Tesla that you're definitely a Republican, when Teslas came out way before he was ever, like, part of that shit. You can't, like, judge anybody that has a Tesla like that. It's weird. Okay, this is so weird. Oh, it's because it's uploading in my shorts. Shit, that's why. That's why. That's why. Okay, let me delete all the fucking doubles I uploaded. Excuse me. Okay. Masturbator. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. It's weird. I can't hear this one. Maybe it's the way it was uploaded. I wonder if I can hear this one. Can't hear this one either. Oh, that's why. There it is. It really took me like a learning curve. It really took me a learning curve to learn how to get this to work right now. It's crazy. Let's see. Wow, I feel like an old bitch. An old bitch that can't get StreamYard to work. An old person. Okay. Like a boomer that doesn't know how to use the internet. Excuse me. Okay. It's like 5 in the morning. If you have a problem with my chat, you can leave. Okay. It's literally 4:57 a.m. right now. So, and I did this for people to watch back later. Stupid. Stupid ass. Okay. Stupid. Okay. Present. Share screen. There it is. Okay. Ready, everyone? This is what moms think of us. Okay. Well, some. Okay. So I'd like to preface this with a couple of pieces of information. Okay, here's what I'd like to preface this with. First thing is, I have a lot of friends and family who have children, and their children are their entire life, as they should be. Your children are your entire life, right? You take such good care of your children. You make money to pay for all your kids' needs. Your kids are all you care about. I totally understand that. And one day I hope to have kids and know what it feels like to, like, excuse me. I hope I one day know what it feels like to have a child and care so much about the child. And maybe one day I'll be like so overwhelmed with postpartum that I'll be this woman. So I am not trying to, like, anybody in my life that I work with, anybody in my life that I'm friends or family with. If you have found yourself in this situation, I'm not judging you, but please, like, don't make a video because you're gonna look extremely entitled. Everybody is entitled to use the same restrooms. Nobody is more special than someone else. Um, that's all I have to say about that part. I love all moms. I support all moms. If you're a mom and you're going through postpartum, maybe that's what this mom is going through. I totally like understand that life can be tough. But I want to show people what it is not okay to do online. This isn't okay. Just because had a baby and your baby is so cute, by the way. Like, damn, I hope one day I can have a really cute baby like you. Like, you look like a great mom. But, like, this isn't okay. Okay, so let's play this.
I just had a full-blown mental breakdown in Target, so I'm going to share this just in case you don't.
So she said she just had a full-blown mental breakdown in Target, so she's going to share.
No.
Excuse me.
The family restrooms are just that. They're restrooms for family.
So she said, if you don't know, the family restrooms are just that. They're restrooms for families. And by the way, this right here says, please stop using the family restrooms if you are just one person.
Like, meaning more than one person.
She said family restroom means more than one person. By the way, I want to read you guys the title of her video. Okay, let me just read you the title of her video. It says, actually, let me type it out. This is what the title of her video says, or description of video. If you wouldn't park in a handicapped, which it's handicapped, by the way, spot because you're not handicapped, why would you use a bathroom meant for families if you are just one person? Question mark. It's almost always an employee too. So the title of this video, or the description of this video, says, if you wouldn't park in a handicapped spot because you're not handicapped, which I have to say, I think it's spelled handicap, not handicapped. Let me Google this. Handicap spot. Yeah, I don't think you have to add the t at the end. I don't think. Let me see. Anyways, so description. If you wouldn't park in a handicapped spot because you're not handicapped, why would you use a bathroom meant for families if you are just one person? It's almost always an employee too. Okay, so that's what this description says. So let's keep watching. So far, here, let's just go ahead and watch it from the beginning.
I just had a full-blown mental breakdown in Target, so I'm going to share this just in case you don't know. The family restrooms are just that. They're restrooms for family.
So she had a full breakdown in Target because the family restrooms are just that. They're for families. Now again, Queen, your baby, what a cutie pie. You are so lucky to have such a cute baby. Now please start acting right. Jesus. And by the way, like, you just had this little baby. I don't know how old this baby is. Like, I feel like this baby is only like a month old. I don't know. I could be wrong. If anybody knows how old this baby is, let me know. But it looks so tiny and small. It looks like it's a month old, right? So if you just had a baby a month ago and you're going to Target with a 1-month-old baby, okay? You cannot expect the world to cater to you, ma'am. The world didn't just have a baby 1 month ago, you did, right? So we all have to be self-aware of what we're doing in our lives, where we're going, what we're doing. Excuse me. What the outcomes could be out there in the world, what the I'm trying to think of the word that I'm trying to think of, like the obstacles, what the obstacles can be out in the world. Okay? So if you have a 1-month baby, here, let me just do everybody a service. Let's go to Google. Just had a baby 1 month ago. Should I go to Target? Soon did you go to a store with your baby after they got their shots or sooner? Depends on what, whatever, all that shot stuff. So let's see. Okay, so the point that I'm trying to make with Googling what to do when you take your like newborn out is because, ladies and gentlemen, we are in 2025. I don't have any children, but I would be way more prepared than her for this type of situation. And I'll explain why. Let's get into it more.
Like, meaning more than one person. I have gone to Target like 5 or 6 times where I've gone to the family restroom, probably more than that, honestly. And I've jingled the handle, someone's in there, that's fine. I wait, and when they come out, it's a Target employee.
Oh. So hold on a second. So she's saying she's been to Target a few times and needed to use the family restroom. So what I take it is that you don't have like a spouse or a husband or a boyfriend at home or someone at home that can watch the baby for you while you have to go run your errands. Because if this is a 1 month old baby and you've already taken it to Target so many times that you know that the people inside of the bathroom are always employees, then that's a problem. And also, ma'am, it looks like you're looking for a problem, right? So if you've been there so many times and you know that these poor employees have stomach problems, so they're going to use these bathrooms where they want privacy, maybe like realize that and plan better for next time. But no, you are like out to seek hurt. It's like you're out to hurt yourself. Like you're out to find a problem because who does this? This is weird.
Like just one person. Just one person. Or like a single person. It baffles me because why would you have a family?
Oh, it baffles you that people that are not you with your 1 month old baby are allowed to use any restroom that they want? And this is not the times of whatever when people couldn't use every bathroom they wanted?
Restroom if single people are using it. And maybe they don't understand how like nice it is to have one of those, especially if you have more than one child with you. Or
oh, we don't understand how nice it is to have one of those as single people. We don't know how nice it is to have a single restroom. We don't understand how nice that is. What?
or a stroller. I just went into Target because
Okay, so I literally feel like I want to pull up videos of Target's bathrooms because they all have multiple changing stations in them and they all have multiple of those large stalls. So like they don't just have one handicap stall in those women's restrooms, they have two. They have one on the left side and one on the right side. I remember when they like remodeled them to make more than one handicap stall per bathroom. So yes, I completely understand, man. It's way nicer to have your own bathroom, right? To have your own privacy. Just like these people that are working at Target 8-hour shifts, you think they want to go take a shit in the bathroom and have all the customers and all their fellow employees and all their managers sit there and listen to their shit? You think they want to they're not embarrassed to hear their managers, their coworkers, their customers hear them shit and fart?
TMI, I don't
You matter, right?
care. I'm having some heavy bleeding. I bled through my pants. I bought underwear, a new pair of shorts.
Hold on, what'd she say?
Because why would you have a family restroom if single people are using it? And maybe they don't understand how like nice it is to have one of those, especially if you have more than one child with you or a stroller. I just went into Target because TMI, I don't care. I'm having some heavy bleeding.
Oh, you're
having my pants.
Oh, so you're having heavy bleeding through your pants, right? So this isn't even about you changing your baby. You're having heavy bleeding, so you want privacy, right?
I bought underwear, a new pair of shorts, and some pads. I was going to buy those and go to the family changing room and put on my new clothes.
Oh my God, this isn't even about changing your baby, bitch. This is about changing you. You want privacy to change your own damn self. So you went to Target, you were having a heavy flow, you bled through, right? You went and bought yourself underwear. You went and bought yourself pads. You went and bought yourself this and that. And you wanted the family restroom to change yourself in and have your baby's stroller comfortably in. Well, bitch, you know what you could have done? You could have gone into the regular bathroom, put your baby stroller in the handicap, and changed in the handicap stall. while the employee was relieving themselves. They probably have like lactose intolerance and had a Starbucks, because every Target has a Starbucks in it. So they probably had some lactose intolerance, and you want them to take a shit in front of all their friends so that you can change your pad in a bathroom and have privacy. By the way, it gets worse. She goes to a manager.
I knocked on the door, jingled the handle, someone's in there. I was like, okay, let me go pay for this and come back, and probably by the time I do that, they'll be done. I came back, and they're still in there.
Oh, how dare they? How dare they still be in there? Did you hear her? So she wiggled the handle. Someone's in there. How dare they? How dare they be in there? She wiggled the handle. She said, okay, let me go pay for my stuff. Maybe by the time I pay for my stuff and come back, they'll be done. She goes and pays for her stuff and comes back. They're not done. How dare they? Entitled mom. How dare they?
Ryan is freaking out this whole time that I'm in Target, screaming, piercing at the top of her lungs.
Oops.
I came back, and they're still in there. And Ryan is freaking out this whole time that I'm in Target.
So your baby is freaking out that you're in the Target, but you insist upon changing your heavy flow pad in that specific stall. You refuse to go into a regular restroom and do it, A. B, you refuse to go home and do it. C, you've brought your newborn baby to Target so many times that you know and have a preconceived anger before even going, and you know that an employee is going to be in the restroom, and how dare they?
Screaming, piercing at the top of her lungs. So yes, that is adding to my stress. And
by the way, I'm sorry, but like the fact that she has tattoos on her arm and can't handle a little employee in a family restroom, like what kind of hard ass are you?
My emotions. But I wait another 5 minutes, and then I'm like, oh my god, like I can't keep waiting.
What
so
a
I
cute
go
baby.
In the regular bathroom. I have her outside of my stall because she doesn't fit in the stall with me.
Liar.
Freaking out. And then I'm like, why is she?
You're a fucking liar. Let's pull up a Target restroom. You're trying to say that you had to go into a stall because the stroller doesn't fit in the stall with you. Let's see. Target bathroom stalls. 2025. I'm going to go into a Target today, and I'm going to take a video of the stalls because this girl is lying.
She out there, like I need her to be close to me because other people are coming in now. So I get her in, and then I proceed to clean up and change, and she's freaking out the entire time.
Wait, so you could fit her in?
Another 5 minutes.
Hold on, so you did get her in? I thought you just said you couldn't get her in. Let's see.
And then I'm like, oh my god, like I can't keep waiting. So I go in the regular bathroom. I have her outside of my stall because she doesn't fit in the stall with me. Freaking out. And then I'm like, why is she out there? Like I need her to be close to me because other people are coming in now.
So she said that she had her outside of her stall because she doesn't fit in the stall with her. So she said, why is she out there? She needs to be in here with me. Let me get her. So then somehow she fit her in there with her. Wow. So at first she didn't fit in there, but then you said she needs to be in here with me, and she fit in there with you somehow. Okay.
So I get her in, and then I proceed to clean up and change, and she's freaking out the entire time. I think it took me like 15 minutes, 10 minutes probably. I finally am good. I come out of the bathroom, and just for shits and gigs, I jingle the handle again. The person is still in there. And I hear they're walking.
Wait, so you're done, right? And you're so angry. You have so much rage in you. You're like, I can't believe I just had to go into a regular bathroom with the regular people and pretend that my baby's cart didn't fit. And then I got it in there after giving myself a little pity party. And then I said, you know what, for shits and gigs, I'm going to, kind of pull on the handle a little to see if the person's still in there, just to enrage myself more. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Is your like baby even safe with you with this rage you have over a bathroom?
I think it took me like 15 minutes, 10 minutes probably. I finally am good.
It took her 10 or 15 minutes to do that whole thing in the regular restroom. And she's just going to now assume that the whole time she was in there, the person that was using the family bathroom is the same person as the one that she's now going to accuse of having been in there the whole time. So, do you have a camera set up across the family restroom to where you know for a fact that nobody else left that family restroom the whole time that you were in the regular restroom? Because you're about to rat someone out to their manager when you don't even know. You don't even know the truth, what you're talking about. If that person was in the bathroom the whole time, you have no idea. You look like an entitled Karen.
I come out of the bathroom and just for shits and gigs, I jingle the handle again. The person is still in there.
Again, how do you know? How do you know it's that person? How do you know that?
And I hear they're washing their hands finally. And I'm like, let me just wait. Let me just wait and see if this is really a family. And a freaking Target employee walks out. She's like, did you need to get in here? And I was like, yeah, I was waiting for a really long time and I thought it was a family restroom. And I started crying. I literally started
crying. Are you fucking kidding me? So this poor employee who probably wasn't in there the whole time and is confused about what the fuck you're freaking out over comes out, and you have the audacity to confront them about using a bathroom? Who the fuck are you, and were you a slave owner in your past life? Because that's what you're acting like. You're acting like a fucking slave owner. I cannot believe that you would do this. If somebody confronted me for using a family bathroom as I exited the family bathroom, I don't know if I'd control my temper, you guys. Would I be in jail? Probably.
Crying. I could not control. Yeah, I was waiting for a really long time and I thought it was a family restroom.
Look at her. Look at her face. Yeah, I was waiting a really long time. Oh, because the world revolves around you and your shopping to Target trip, right? It doesn't revolve around anyone else but you.
And I started crying.
You start crying as you're confronting someone, right? The person that you're confronting that might have stomach problems, they shouldn't be crying. You should be crying, you entitled person, right?
Crying. I could not control my emotions. I was so like, just felt so defeated. And I was like, all I wanted in that moment was just the privacy to like just go in there, take care of my.
What about the person that was in the bathroom? You don't think that they wanted that same privacy? You're the only one entitled to it? Oh my God. Okay.
I was so like, just felt so defeated. And I was like, all I wanted in that moment was just the privacy to like just go in there, take care of myself. Let my baby can freak out in there. So
so nobody else is allowed to have privacy because they don't have a baby? Is that what you're saying? Oh, okay.
It's not bothering anyone in the store.
I just wished my baby had somewhere not to bother anyone. Oh, I just bring my baby to Target all the time, and I always know the employees are in this bathroom, but I just wanted to bring my baby to Target and not bother anyone.
In restroom, I just wanted to be able to do that in there and then leave and go home.
Oh, so you couldn't have done it when you got home? So the people who work in 8 to 10 to 12-hour shifts, stocking your shelves, checking out for you, making sure everything is stocked for you, making sure your Starbucks is there for you, making sure that you had those underwear, those pads since you were irresponsible and left the house and bled out. That's gross, first of all. That's irresponsible. I haven't bled out in public since I was the first time I got my period as a fucking 13-year-old. So you're an irresponsible person, but we're supposed to, the whole world's supposed to cater to you, right? We're all supposed to cater to you and your bathroom needs.
The store,
because the people working 8-hour shifts, they shouldn't be allowed to go into the bathroom and take a shit, right? The people that are shopping like you, probably spending way more than you, shouldn't be allowed to go take a shit, right? Nobody should be allowed to do anything because you chose to come to Target with your baby. So we all need to pave the way for you. And guess what? None of my friends or family act like you. And all of my friends and family have babies. And guess what? All of my friends and family that have babies, I cater to them. I make sure that when we go in public that the door is held for them if they have a stroller. I make sure that if there's a family restroom, like, you know, I go hold the door. I make sure if there's not a family restroom, we go into the regular restroom. I help my family members with their kids because it's a lot and it takes a village. So you're going somewhere alone with babies. You have to understand it's hard and the whole world isn't there to cater to you. They have their own lives. They have a job that they're working at Target. They have to go buy groceries for their family. The world does not revolve around you and your baby. Okay? You have to come up with solutions for yourself. You cannot just go around, and if people don't accommodate to you, you cannot just cry like a little baby. That is not the way the world works.
It's just the privacy to like just go in there, take care of myself. My baby can freak out in there, so it's not bothering anyone in the store or the main restroom. I just wanted to be able to do that in there and then leave and go home.
Okay. So now, by the way, the fact that this is her title, I have something to say about this being her title. Okay. Here's what I have to say about this. There is a whole entire thing I can get into about handicap spots and how people mistreat people when they think they're not handicapped. And or like if they have, like, people will have handicap plaques and they'll get harassed in public when they park in handicap spots because people will say you don't look handicapped. And it's like, so that's a whole nother thing. Like, you should not compare that. So now let's look at her next video, because she not only is entitled, but she doubled down. She went and talked to the manager. Okay. Present.
To part in the comments about this situation that happened earlier. After it happened, I did go to the manager, not to complain, not to be negative, not to be rude, just because I had a genuine question.
By the way, this comment right here, it says, don't leave the house next time then, unless it's your own home bathroom. Anyone can use it. You never know the reason they needed their own privacy in there. So entitled. That's what this comment says that she's responding to. Okay, so let's see.
Ripped apart in the comments about this situation that happened earlier. After it happened, I did go to the manager, not to complain, not to be negative, not to be rude, just because I had a genuine question. I asked her, are the employees told to use the family restrooms over the stalls? Like, are they?
Hold on a second. You dumb dummy. You dummy. You went and found a manager and you asked the manager if they tell their employees to use the family restrooms over the stalls. Hold on a second. Who told you? Did the employee never said that she was told? You never, in that story that you just told, we listened to the whole thing twice because I kept repeating it. Nowhere in that video did you say that the employee said to you that she was told to use the family restroom over the stall. Nowhere in that video was that said. So why did you now make up that the employee? Did the employee tell you that? Did you come up with this idea that the employees were told to use the family restroom over the stalls? Because you and I, everybody in the chat, all know that there is absolutely no way that Target would tell their employees to use the family restrooms over the stalls. That's not even an option. So now you're just going to instigate a problem for that employee. That's what you're doing, because everybody can agree that there would never be a company on the face of the planet that would tell their employees to use the family restroom. No company would do that, you dummy. They would tell them to use the regular bathroom. That way, when they're in there, they can make sure it's clean, restock this, restock that. Plus, they wouldn't want their employees to take up that restroom. It's probably fine for them to, though. Again, if they're having a problem, they want privacy. I'm sure that the manager can't say you're not allowed to use that bathroom. That sounds like fucking 50 years ago, 100 years ago. Like, what? Hello, hello, Robin. Good morning. If you are not busy, if you have time later and you want to scroll back, you can hear how entitled this mom is. I cannot believe she's acting this way. I cannot believe she's acting this way, Robin. And if I ever had kids, I hope I would never act this way. And whenever I hang out with my friends or family and they have kids, I hope I never allow them to act this way. And yeah, so that's what I am watching.
Supposed to be using those bathrooms instead? And she said, no, we have an employee bathroom in the back that they're supposed to use. They're not supposed to use the family. Are the employees told to use the family restrooms over the stalls? Like, are they supposed to be using those bathrooms instead? And she said, no, we have an employee bathroom in the back that they're supposed to use. They're not supposed to use the family restrooms.
So hold on, let me Google this. So are Target employees allowed to use the family restroom? Target policy allows employees and customers to use restrooms that align with their gender identity. What? That doesn't answer my question. Hold on, let's see. Seriously, Robin, I cannot believe that this woman posted these videos. This is so sad. The family restroom at my store. Yeah, like all these people online are saying family restrooms are the best place to take a shit. You get the whole bathroom to yourself. And it says that there are employee bathrooms, but that the Target managers are not allowed to tell employees which bathrooms they can and cannot use. Like, let's see. That's a good idea. Is it rude to use the restroom? Is it rude to use family restroom? While not explicitly forbidden, using a family restroom when you don't have a child or need for its features is generally considered unnecessary or potentially rude. Oh, well, I don't care if people find it rude. That's their problem. Okay, so let's keep playing this. So, by the way, she's trying to say that the employees at Target get their own bathroom. Well, guess what? What if those bathrooms are taken? What if they're further away and that person's literally leaking shit down their leg? Like, you're not going to tell someone which bathroom to
I
use.
said, okay, I was just
I'm-
wondering because it
I'm rude too. I use the family one sometimes too.
seems almost every time I come, like, are they supposed to be using those bathrooms instead? And she said, no, we have an employee bathroom in the back that they're supposed to use. They're not supposed to use the family restrooms. And I said, okay, I was just wondering because it seems almost every time I come that the person walking out or that I'm waiting for is an employee. So I was just wondering. I genuinely thought they were.
So now, okay, so let me get this straight. So now you've decided that the employees are not allowed to use this restroom. And so you found a manager to give you some type of an agreement. Like the manager didn't agree with you. The manager only said that there are employee bathrooms. You twisted it into, oh, well, since there's employee bathrooms, they shouldn't be using the family bathroom. So now you've taken that, you're entitled again. Awesome for you. You look like a jerk. But the other thing is imagine telling an employee you're not allowed to use a certain bathroom, like how you make them feel as a person. You make them feel not as an equal. You make them feel like the people shopping in their store are better than them and get to use different bathrooms than them. What? Like this lady, I'm telling you, she would have been a slave owner.
Told to use those. Obviously, I'm not speaking calmly. I was very emotional and like crying and upset. So I explained.
So not only that, Robin, but she then went and told the manager. So she went to tell the manager there was somebody in the bathroom that shouldn't have been in the bathroom. And not only that, Mr. Manager, but Mr. Manager, every time I come here, there is an employee in your family bathroom. So she's trying to tell the manager to talk to all their employees and tell all their employees not to go into the family bathroom anymore.
Time I come that the person walking out or that I'm waiting for is an employee. So I was just wondering. I genuinely thought they were told to use those.
So you dumb fuck, you genuinely thought that the Target company would tell all their employees to use the family restroom. No, you didn't think that. You're just trying to get someone in trouble because you're an entitled bitch.
Obviously, I'm not speaking
Sorry,
calmly.
now
I was
I'm
very
getting mad.
emotional and like crying and upset. So I explained to her the situation and why I was distraught and stuff. She apologized several times and reiterated that no, they are told not.
So you're literally crying. You're literally crying to a manager because you didn't get to use the bathroom you wanted to use. You're crying.
Not to use that bathroom that they have.
They're told not to use that bathroom. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I'm going to call a Target.
Designated ones for the workers. Another Target worker, after when I was walking out, told me that sometimes a lot of them just go in there to like play on their phones and stuff because.
Why would a Target employee tell you that? An employee didn't tell you that, you dummy. You're exposing yourself for who you are. You're exposing yourself for you thought that that's what the people were doing in there. And so you just want to put it out there that that's what an employee told you they do. Why would an employee tell you that? You think an employee is going to tell you that they go in the bathroom to play on their phone? You believe we would believe you? None of us believe you. Nobody would tell on themselves. Like, let me just go tell on myself that I'm doing something that I could get fired for. oh, let me just tell this person who's already told our manager on us for using this bathroom. Let me just tell her too that we just go in there to play on our phones. No, that's what you think they're doing in there. And that's why you're so mad, because you don't possibly think people are using the bathroom for the right reasons. Were you a manager once and maybe you had like a really hard time being a manager and you think people do shady shit? So you're just like putting your preconceived notions and projecting on others? Is that what you're doing?
It's a private room, so
she's some random person I found on TikTok.
no one can see them because it's not stalls. So they'll just like take a break or like.
Nobody can see them because it's not stalls. Bitch, nobody can see you in the stalls. Are you fucking dumb? Now you're pissing me off because now what you're doing is you're trying to get Target employees in trouble because of your postpartum rage. How is that fair? Go get help for your postpartum. Stop putting others through this shit.
Scroll on TikTok or check their phone and stuff, which would explain why she was maybe in there for so long. But again, I was not mad that someone was in there. You're right. I am not entitled to a restroom. I was just more upset that it was like the 6th time that it was like an employee.
So you've been to Target 6 times with your newborn baby? Do you not have somebody at home to watch your baby for you while you go get diapers? Do you not have a delivery app? Do you not have a spouse or somebody that can go get it for you? You want to go and cause a ruckus in Target? You want to get employees in trouble in Target? I really hope you see this. I'm going to tag you in this.
Employee coming out. And then upon further investigation today, found out that they're really not even supposed to use those. And then finding out that sometimes they are actually taking advantage of the fact.
Oh, how dare they do something that you don't have proof they're doing, but you've just concocted in your brain, right? How dare these employees take a minute of personal time? How dare they take a shit? How dare they take a pee? How dare they? She's not even an employee. She's just a mom. She's a mom who went to Target, who accidentally had too heavy of a flow. So she had to go into Target, buy some pads, buy some underwear. She wanted to go into the family restroom so that she could have privacy with her baby and change, right? She wasn't even changing her baby. She was changing her because she's irresponsible and let herself bleed out, right? I haven't done that since the first time I had my period when I was like 13 years old. Or 12. I didn't, I was maybe even 11. I don't know. But like, that's the first and only time I ever got blood like on me in public was that one time. Other than that, I've never had that happen. I'm not judging anyone who's had that happen, but she let that happen. She had to go into a Target. She needed the family restroom for just her. But instead, she had to go into a stall and fit her baby in somehow and then change. And then she went and complained to the manager because as she's leaving, she saw an employee exiting that family restroom.
It is a private space to kind of take a break and play on their phone, which there's nothing wrong with taking breaks and stuff. It's just, it was just a hard moment for me and it was very stressful. And I just wanted to be in like a safe private space in that moment. But you're right, there's people with like invisible disabilities and I respect that.
Exactly. The baby changing table is in those rooms. It's also in the main bathroom with all the stalls. They have multiple of those. And also, she didn't even need to change the baby. She needed to change her damn self.
That, and I honor that. But to be told that they actually aren't supposed to use that bathroom and that they might sometimes be taking advantage of it was just like, damn. But no, yeah, I am happy to wait. I wasn't mad that someone was using that bathroom. I was just upset that
you are such a bitch
and that they weren't supposed to be. But it is what it is. It's over.
The only reason you know that they, quote, weren't supposed to be is because you're a rat bitch and you went to their manager on them. You're a rat. You have postpartum rage and you really need to seek help.
For now, I'm good now. And that's it.
That's it. Exactly. Let me see, because I might even have another video. Let me see if she posted another one. I just can't believe people act this way, Robin. Okay, yeah, there's other people that have made videos about it. Let me see if she posted anything, though. Her stupid ass shit. Hey, Budsville, how are you? Wow, this... Let's see. Oh, this lady breaks it down pretty well. Let me download this. I'm just trying to download one more video about this topic. And then I'm not sure what he's doing right now, actually. I woke up at like 4 in the morning, scrolling TikTok, saw something that pissed me off, and I wanted to stream it. Let's see. Turn up, baby, turn up when I turn it up. Exactly, Robin. It's not only for people with babies. Like, you can't not use it if you don't have a baby. It doesn't say that on the sign. It doesn't, like, they would be very explicit with that. Now, however, you guys have heard about the people that approach people with handicap signs when they don't think that they're handicapped. Have you guys seen those videos? Like, of poor innocent handicapped people that may not look handicapped on the outside, but they are handicapped. And so they have handicap like plates and plaques. And then they park in the handicap spot, and there will be people waiting for them to get out of their car. And they'll be like, "Excuse me, why'd you park in the handicap spot?" So the fact that she put this, I don't know if you guys saw this, but this was her description. It says, if you wouldn't park in a handicap spot because you're not handicapped, why would you use a bathroom meant for families if you are just one person? It's almost always an employee too. That was her description. It's like, don't compare apples to oranges, because handicap spots are literally illegal to park in if you aren't handicapped. You could get a ticket. You could potentially like get a fine. You could be trespassed from that property. There's a lot of consequences. So to say that it's the same as using a family restroom is unbelievable to me. Exactly. Absolutely. Like, my friend with MS, you would never know she has MS because she has her good days and her bad days. And her good days, she looks like a normal human. But nobody knows that her hands are numb. Nobody knows that her feet are numb. Okay, let's watch this now. This lady inspired me to go live. Okay, oops. Okay.
The family restrooms are just that. They're restrooms for family, like meaning more than one person.
Let me try to summarize what's happening. So she went to Target and the family restroom was busy. She wiggled the door and realized someone was in there. So she waited, it didn't come out. So she had to use the regular bathroom. TMI, but sometimes us girlies, we have emergencies and we need to take care of that like right away. So she goes on to say that she waited and the person didn't come out. When the person finally came out, she realized it was a Target employee, a single person. So then she starts crying. She confronts the girl and then she goes on to talk to the manager. Are they allowed to use the public restroom that's public inside the store? Over thousands of comments of people telling her that, hey, you're wrong. Those bathrooms are not just for families. They're family accessible, but they're not just for families. In fact, being a girl and knowing that you had an emergency to take care of, why are you doubting that the person that went into that bathroom wouldn't have an emergency to take care of? How do you know what they were doing in there? Those bathrooms are absolutely crucial to some people. Maybe a mother is pumping. Maybe someone needs to inject themselves with a life-saving medication, and those bathrooms have the hazard disposal. They can't just go to the regular bathroom and throw their needles in the garbage. And it's funny that you used the people don't park in the handicap spot as an example, because those two situations are not comparable. Because the handicap spots are only for people with disabilities. The family accessible bathroom is for everyone, and it is family accessible. I understand that the postpartum emotions are very heightened right now, and maybe you're just going through something. But listen, you double down in another video, and you're not listening to anyone who's trying to tell you that you're wrong.
If you don't know, the family restrooms are just that. They're
Bitch. I want to try to find her on YouTube and tag her in my video. Let's see. Let me go to her page. Running. Let's see. That's weird. I don't see her on YouTube. Let me look her up again. It's hard. If you don't, you will be an old, inactive person. I will definitely stay active. I don't want to be old and inactive. Running. It's like she doesn't have YouTube. But you don't want to because you're like, fuck that, right, Robin? You'd rather be up and active. Same. Me too. I have to be up and active today for sure. Because I kind of neglected to be yesterday. And a sorta neglected all my duties yesterday. I'm very annoyed right now. I agree. I like working too. Yeah, there's not a lot of money in collecting a check. That's what sucks. It's like, maybe if the check was like $10,000 a month, you know? Let's see. Maybe she has... There we go. That is horrible. How do I prevent myself from that? Have you heard about the beef tallow moisturizer? Do you believe in that? They say it's like the equivalent of Botox. Beef tallow moisturizer. I'm trying to find. Really sucks that she doesn't have a YouTube, because I want to tag her in this stream. Oh well. I have like to hang out later with my mom, and to be honest, I really just didn't want to do anything today, but guess I can hang out with my mom. Oh yeah? So beef tallow has collagen in it? I see. So that's like let me see. So beef tallow collagen. Okay, well I'll buy some then. Would you say I should like buy a specific brand of it? Cuz somebody I know bought some and then it came and it was from China. Okay, I'm going to definitely buy it. Let's see. Ooh, Louis Vuitton taps Pat McGrath to spearhead its beauty debut. So that makes me believe that Pat McGrath is going to come out with like a Louis Vuitton collaboration. So apparently Dutch Bros has some new drinks, but I'm worried that if I go that they're just going to have grinds in the bottom of my drink. Let me see what they are. Seasonal. So they have birthday cake, which is not seasonal. I'm pretty sure that's just the cupcake flavor. Yeah. Cupcake. Yeah. That's probably why you look so young, because you cook with beef tallow. Yeah, it'd be worth to collect it, like a collector's item. So I'd buy one and use it, and then buy one to collect as a collector's item, like maybe to sell in 30 years. I don't know. Let's see. Cause I got high again and forgot to fold my clothes. I'm too messy, and then I'm too freaking clean. Let's look and see if we can see the Pat McGrath x Louis Vuitton. No, I can't see any of it yet. I can't wait though. It's going to be so cute. It's going to like have little Louis Vuitton symbols in the makeup. Don't say I know, 'cause I got high again and forgot to fold my clothes. 'Cause I'm too messy. And then I'm too fucking clean. Alright. I don't think I can find her on YouTube, which I wanted to do and tag her in my video. Anyways, I'm gonna go clean my house. I still haven't dyed my hair. I'll talk to y'all later. Have a great day. Bye, Robin. Thanks for being here.